Hello everybody, it is Top Dash and Tommy. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video where I tell you a Dasher story. I am a full-time DoorDash driver, so I like to give my experiences of what it's like to be a DoorDash driver, what it's like to be a Top Dasher, what it's like to have a high acceptance rate, high completion rate, all, 5 stars, all that good stuff that, the usual internet community hates, but to each their own, and the way that I do DoorDash works for me and I make money, so to each their own. But regardless, I'm not here for all that. I'm not here for any side of the fence. I'm just here to tell you stories. And what I'm going to tell you tonight, it is tonight. It is August the 4th. I dashed today for a little over 7 hours. And I made about $151, did about 16 deliveries. So good day, good day. But the story I'm going to tell you guys tonight is the first time I ever dashed at midnight. Actually, the only time I dashed at midnight. So basically, to preface the story, took me a while to realize, maybe about a month or so in, about a month and a half or so in, to realize that I can't dash at dark. I don't see that well. I have to have glasses when I drive, and once it gets dark, I'm on the highway to the danger zone, literally and figuratively. I can't see it all at night. So it's catch-22. Yeah, I'm not out at night. I get to spend, I'm home at night, but I also I feel like I do miss out on a lot of prime order opportunities. But at the same time, I'm still able to pay my bills and get by, dashing all throughout the day, not having to be out after 9 o'clock. It's usually when it gets dark, this time of year at least. When it gets dark at 5 or 6, it's a little rougher because then I gotta make sure I'm out early, Now I could sleep until 8, and it's not that big of a deal. But just to preface the story, I usually don't dash at night because I can't see, so. I was still living in the Bay Area at the time. This was probably, I believe, maybe around October or September. It might have been September, actually, because I don't believe I was a Top Dasher yet. I don't believe. Could be incorrect on that. I don't know. But I was living in the Bay Area at the time. It was Thursday night. It was a Thursday night because I remember we were doing the usual stuff that we did on a Thursday night in the Bay Area with me and my roommates and the people that I associated with at that time. We got done with what we were doing, and I decided, I'm going to go ahead and head up to my mom's house for the night, stay the night up there, take care of a few things. I'll be back the next day or so. I'll be back down to the Bay Area. That was a usual routine for me, even before I was a DoorDasher. I always spend, about 5 or 6 days in the Bay, and then go up to my mom's for like a day or two, then come back down to the Bay Area. And that was a routine. So I decided I was going to go up to my mom's that night. My roommate asked me if I could give him a ride to his girlfriend's, which I did. So by the time I got out of the Bay Area, dropped my friend off, got out of the Bay Area, got to Napa, I decided I wanted to dash. Napa's like the last big town before you start making your way up to where my parents live. It's the last area dashing wise on that, if you're traveling that way. So I got to Napa a little bit before midnight, and I decided, hey, let me turn the app on. Let's see what happens. Right away I felt just, felt uneasy. I used to deliver newspapers before my vision started getting really bad, and I knew this route really well too. But 2016 to 2015 to 2017, I was a newspaper driver 7 days a week, mornings a week, I should say. 7 days a week, usually 3 a.m. in the morning was when I'd pick up the papers, and I would deliver to about 6:30, 7 a.m. is about when I'd be done. Did that 7 days a week. So I already know that, bad things can happen at any time, any place, at any time of the day. But, being a newspaper, doing the newspaper routes and seeing the things that I saw and some of the things that I had happen to me, I actually was pretty sure I had a guy try to carjack me one night at like 4 in the morning out in Hayward, out in like the bad part of Hayward. Went and pulled my car up, and I tossed the newspaper out the window, and at that time, a red car pulls up to the side of me and stops, just pulls up really quick and stops super fast, and I'm like, I'm not even going to hang out and see, I'm not even going to see what's going on. I'm not even going to find out. So I put my car in gear and I took off, and as I'm looking up I look up in my rearview mirror about 10 seconds later, I see must have been the person who was in that car. I see them running down this parking lot towards my car. And then once they seen I was getting back out on the road, I could see them running back towards their car, and I just gunned it. So, doing the newspaper deliveries, I know that, after midnight, nothing good is happening. And if something happens to you after midnight, it's not going to be a good thing, more than likely. So I'm in this parking lot, and I'm like, I already feel uneasy. I'm standing outside of my car having a cigarette, waiting for orders. I'm like, man, I just feel uneasy. Get in my car, I start driving through town, through Napa. Now, I still don't feel easy because there's no one on the road except me, and this is still like prime COVID time. So like there's nobody on the road except for like me and the cops. So I don't know. I'm just kind of nervous as is. I'm just nervous. It's late at night, it's just, I felt really nervous. I'm like, why am I doing this? Maybe I'll get one order. Drive all the way from the southern end of Napa to the northern end of Napa, and I get a bling bling. I get the bling bling. I get the notification. Go to Taco Bell. I'm sorry. Go to Jack in the Box. So I go to the Jack in the Box. Like I said, this is like midnight, so I can tell that obviously I'm not going to be able to go inside, which is one of the things I do like about dashing during the day, is more often than not you can go inside places' lobbies. There's exceptions to the rule. In fact, a little side note to that, tonight in Ukiah, I actually went into the lobby of a KFC. That's the first time in the year that I've been doing dashing that I've actually been able to go inside KFC. So, little sidebar, but back to the story. I get an order to go to Jack in the Box, so I pull around the drive-thru. There's actually not really anybody in there, because this is not a Friday night. It's like a Thursday night, so there's not really too many. There might have not even been one car. I can't fully remember. It was a while ago, about a year ago. But I pull into the parking lot, or I pull into the drive-thru, tell them, hi, I'm here to, I can't even remember what the customer's name was, but I'm here to pick up an order for so-and-so. All right, cool. No, it's all ready. Just pull to the window. They hand it to me, put it in the back seat. I look up. It says it's a address on an area on Trower Avenue in Napa, which from one, I'm like, oh, cool. Like, there's no suite number. It's just the regular number of the address in the street. I'm like, all right, sweet. And then, this should be a house. Should be an easy drop-off. It says hand to me, though. It says hand to that under the instructions. It says hand to me, and so I drive out there. Now we're past midnight. Now we're definitely past midnight. It's about maybe about 12:15, 12:30 right now, and so I get to the street, and where the GPS pin told me to stop was, all right. So here's Trower Avenue going this way. So this would be Trower Avenue going this way, and here's Jefferson Street going this way. And there's the intersection of it, and there's a light, and a bike lane, and trash cans and mailboxes, and really there's nowhere to park, and the GPS is pinning me right here. So I pull in, like I said, it's right at the corner of an intersection. It's dark. It's a bike lane, so I can't tell where the actual parking is. It's Thursday night, so the trash cans are all out, and there's mailboxes along the side of the road, sticking out to where I just can't tell where the address is. Oh, and it's not a house quite per se, it's a duplex. And the duplex is the back unit down this long driveway. So where I'm sitting, it says I have arrived, but I'm looking up, and it's the address and the house facing me is not the same. It's close. It's a number off, but it's not the right one. And at this point, I'm technically just sitting in the middle of Trower Avenue in the middle of the night because, like I said, between it being dark, the bike lane, the trash cans, the mailboxes, and not exactly knowing where this house is, that it's just down this driveway a little bit more, I'm not exactly sure where to go. So I'm just sitting in the middle of this street at middle of the night, 12:30 a.m. in the morning. So I make the decision, all right, as much as I didn't want to, I did not want to drive down this dark driveway with my headlights and light up this area, but I had to find this place. So I pull up the driveway, I'm lighting up everything. I'm lighting up the car, I'm lighting up the whole driveway. I pull in, I see, oh, okay, yeah, it's back here. This is the address. Walk up, there's that really flimsy, not flimsy, but just that screen that no matter how much you bang on it or try to not, it really just doesn't make a good sound because it's like the sound just kind of goes through the metal or whatever. Yeah, that really flimsy metal on the screen, it's like it disperses outwards whenever you hit, or and it's not like a door, where you boom 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 boom. It's more like that boom 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 boom. I know it sounds stupid, but if you get what I'm saying, the screen, and also too, the screen's like here, and then there's a good 3-4 inches before where the actual door is, and this is a hand to me. And it's 12:30 at night, and I'm in the middle of this driveway now, illuminating this whole driveway, all the cars, the whole driveway, everything. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get freaking shot. This is how people get shot. Especially once I continue with the story. So, I don't want to do the screen because there's no, I don't like the way these screens sound when you bang on them. So I want to see, all right, as much as I don't want to because it's the middle of the night, I do not want to grab the outward screen door of someone's house and open it slightly so I can get a good knock on their regular door because it says hand to me. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. This is my first time door dashing at night, and I'm like, ugh. So, anyways, screen doesn't open. It's locked. So I have to bang on it. Try to bang on it as hard as I can without sounding like I'm the police. Like I said, these screens, it seems like the noise goes outwards and throughout the door instead of like a regular wood or normal door where you get that boom, 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 Try it a few times, nothing. Call the customer, nothing. So I hit the button. This is the first time I actually had to hit that button to where it says call, wait the 5 minutes and then take a picture. So I hit that button, and then I try to call the customer again, nothing. I text them, nothing. So now we're probably at like 3 minutes and 50 seconds, and here I am in the middle of the night, standing in this random driveway, which both of these houses or units share. One of the front unit that I'm in front of, that I'm illuminating this whole main front part of this driveway, is not the customer. So, and the customer who's behind me, they're not answering, they're not responding, nothing. Finally, that 5-minute timer goes off, and it felt like a lifetime. I mean, the whole time I'm looking at that thing ticking down, and I'm just waiting for somebody to come out with a bat, a knife, a gun, a whatever. Just, what the F are you doing in my driveway? You know? I mean, I got a driveway story for another time, but you know, the whole time I'm waiting for someone to come at me in a sideways, aggressive way, and I'm nervous. Finally, that timer goes off. I take a picture, and I write in the thing, tried to call, tried to text, tried to knock, no answer. Thank you, have a great night. Completed the delivery, got my $6 for all that nervousness. And man, I got in my car, I ended the dash, and I scooted myself the hell out of Napa. And that's when I decided that, you know what? Not only am I not dashing at dark, I ain't dashing at midnight either. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this story. If you enjoyed it, please give a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. And if you want some more Dasher stories, please hit the subscribe button. This has been Top Dash and Tommy, and I will be back with another video, most likely tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Or day, or morning, or afternoon, whatever time you watch.